Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry, it's been a while since I did a caving video. I've had this creative block and also my computer died along with my edit software, so I had to sort that out. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. There's been a lot happening in the last 12 months. Some really exciting stuff.
This is really flipping impressive. It's really big, really big.
To start with, we'll go to Bullock Creek on the west coast. Bullock Creek, big cave system there, already been discovered. However, dives in Keen's Catacombs, Cave Creek, Waterfall Spring and Mystery Spring have actually given us an idea of what's actually lying underwater. Dilemma Creek.
5 hours of walking in through the bush, not following a track, and into a dark hole.
Big discoveries in Dilemma Creek, stream sink, resurgence, discovered a big underwater tunnel, and that's heading off into the hill.
That is big, and it's going. I don't know where it's going, but it's really going. Man, just this huge breakdown passage. It's just slab after slab. There's a series of rifts that just keep on going. Cave of contrasts with some of the big phreatic passage there. It's absolutely spectacular.
A bit further down Dilemma Creek, we've got Freedom Road explored through 5 sumps to a length of about 350 metres. Cave wide open, still going.
Well, that was totally worth it. That was awesome. Yeah.
No idea where the water comes from.
My guess, it hasn't been underground very long. It's probably just comes out just up there, goes underground just up there somewhere.
Wagon Creek, several good leads in Wagon Creek now. We've got a big resurgence, big stream sink, good dive potential. Some short caves near there with also ends and sumps, really good dive potential. To the north of Wagon Creek in the hills there.
A little bit nerve-wracking wandering through here, knowing that there's a fucking great big huge hole down below me.
Found some big entrance features. One of them, I can hear a big river down it. Another big entrance feature into a big passage, still going. No idea where that passage goes. It could go to Fox River, which is over 6 kilometres away. Who knows? But down the 4 Mile Road, there's an area there where there's lots of caves quite close together. It looks like Hollywood and Kaharu may one day connect. There's a big downstream passage in Hollywood Cave, which is heading straight for Kaharu, and upstream passage in Kaharu, they're heading for the same position. In the bush downstream of both Kaharu and Hollywood, there's potential there to find new entrances.
Well, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth the grovel through the bush. Check that out. Nice big canyon. Big draft. Wow.
There's a stream sink about 1 kilometre upstream from Titahi Cave that was dye traced to the Titahi resurgence, so that tends to indicate that the water in Titahi comes from this particular area on 4 Mile Road. That's pretty cool, pretty exciting. I've tried diving the upstream sump in Titahi and it's small, but potentially will keep going. Up on Mount Owen, we've over a couple of expeditions now, we've been finding a lot of stuff not in Bulmer. We've got Viceroy Cave, which was explored by the Australians back in the late 90s, early 2000s. They explored down to minus 450, 500. Gary Sand, Stefan and I went back and we pushed that cave down to minus 600 metres and the cave is wide open, still going.
The vice of Viceroy.
Now, you can go down, but it's real tight.
It gets big after this, right? Yeah, it gets massive. Biggest, it's nearly as big as it's been. Yeah, it's huge, big open, big room.
Wow.
And there's more, I think there's another entry of water on the right coming in, and it goes right up.
We found a top entrance to Bohemia Cave, a small cave we found above the Bulmer Lake. We called it Tianakia, explored that cave down through a series of pitches, crawls, up and down climbs, and eventually abseiled out down a big avon at the very top end of Bohemia Cave.
There's a rope just there.
So added about 50 or 60 metres to the depth of Bohemia Cave and about 1 kilometre to its length. Further north in the Mount Arthur area, we had an expedition into the Grecian Valley. Here a big river goes underground, nobody knows where the water goes, there's some short little holes and things have been found there. And we went out there and found a cave 120 metres deep and about 700 metres long, cave ends in a sump, and potentially the cave could go to the Pupu Springs, which is 30 kilometres away, which is a long way, a really long way. But that's a good lead, really good lead, and hopefully one day we'll be able to get back to that. Takaka Hill, lots of bits and pieces happening on Takaka Hill. We had their big expeditions to the Rewalker a couple of years ago. Rewalker's still wide open and going really nicely. Up on Takaka Hill itself, I've teamed up with Gregory Young, who's one of the Takaka Hill residents. His dad used to belong to the Nelson Speleo group and he used to get taken out caving when he was really young. And he's definitely an amazing squeeze machine. And generally the caving with him means a lot of brutal type passages, which has been interesting and exciting. Pura Weta, we connected that to the Weta Inlet of Green Link.
Well, our little story is we dropped the pitch that wasn't a pitch. It was just a down climb, and then we got to what we thought was a pitch. But we climbed over to the top and we found footprints and a wee scratch here on the wall, which we guess is the last survey station in Weta Inlet and Green Link. So we have just found the entrance at the upper end of Weta Inlet. So it's a new entrance for the system.
Another cave called Layer Cake. We explored that down to about a minus 120 odd metres, about 200 metres of passage through lots of digs and squeezes.
Another dig.
Oh. No, you're going.
Is it going?
Yeah, you're going, mate.
Right, I'll just come on through.
What we just found, lovely little inlet, tight little meander, opens out into a nice little pitch, 10-15 metre pitch maybe. Could go low, I don't know, it's going out of sight, but nice draft, bit of water, looking promising.
Are we coming back here tomorrow?
Yeah, we definitely come back here tomorrow.
Ended up getting quite tight. The wind was blowing out of a very small crack. Just needs a lot of digging to get through the crack. Yeah, Kieran Downs Cave has been an interesting project. It's now extended the depth by another 20 or 30 metres. It gets pretty tight at the bottom.
What's the prognosis here?
Well, just past my feet, it narrows down to being quite narrow, but only for a little bit. I can't get my hips into it, I try. And then it opens out into about metre wide canyon.
We're going to go and dig the bottom out because the passage gets bigger on the other side of the tight section. Very, very strong draft coming out of the cave. In the Wainui Valley, Gregory found some random cast there with an entrance. The strong draft coming out of it. We explored about 50 metres of passage to a tight slot.
Yeah, I just want to try and get my feet into the corner and have a feel of what's going on.
Drafting really, really well. Who knows where the water goes? Yeah, random. Ed Cellar dives the bottom sump in Ed Cellar, tight tube initially, and then after about 5 metres of tight stuff, I could look out into a bigger space, but unfortunately I had no fins or buoyancy, so I wasn't comfortable about dropping off the ledge down to the bigger passage. Oh yeah, we did a dive at the bottom of Middle Earth.
Right, Kieran.
Gregory Young and Chris Whiting helped me carry a dive kit down to the bottom of Middle Earth. That was a big trip. Dived the silent sump. And just found a puddle of water, which was really disappointing.
I'm just filming now. So Kieran, after 2 days of lugging all your gear down, was it worth it?
Well, only for the fact that now we know it should go.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no.
How long was your dive?
About 30 seconds before I realised it doesn't go.
30 second dive. Yeah.
It was a great day, but yeah, it was pretty hard work.
So that's a hard trip. That's probably the hardest. If anyone signs up to go to the bottom of Middle Earth, they'd better be fit.
Hard, definitely hard, but well worthwhile. It was a shame the sun didn't go, but
Look at that blue sky. Ever been out sunbathing, having beers and pizza?
Jordan Creek area, Jordan Creek sinks. Jordan Creek's been dive traced to Gorge Creek, and one of the stream sinks in the area has also got sand in it that's been found in the Totra Cave system, which is right at the bottom of the hill and about 5.5 kilometres away.
This is the bottom of that stream sink. The way on is kind of through this little gap here. It needs capping.
Yeah, we found found a way on in one of the sinks in Jordan Creek, got down about 50 odd metres, gets pretty tight, but it's drafting really well, it just needs a bit more digging. Another one of them, you go down through a big pile of rocks and pitches down at 50 or 60 metres and into a rock choke, it needs digging, very strong draft. Another one, you crawl down through rocks of 30 or 40 metres and just need to pull some rocks out to continue.
Just down past my boot on the right there, you can actually hear the rumbling of water.
So those three things, 3 passes, 3 caves, are still wide open, still going.
So this is Middle Cave. We dropped down an 80 metre pitch into a big passage, up a climb, down another quite tight pitch into a streamway. We're hoping that water goes into Middle Earth. And the way we're going to check that out is by putting dye into the stream. Mike, Bruce and Gavin are down there caving, and they've got a water supply right next to the camp, and the camp is just that way a little bit, and 200 metres lower down. On its way very, very slowly to Middle Earth. And hopefully that dye will turn the water supply green.
It's been an incredible year or so actually, with lots of really cool projects, it's been lots of fun. Pretty exciting. Yeah, it's been an awful lot of caving happening in the last 12 months. Wow. And that pretty much brings us up to date with our explorations for the last 12 months.
Wow. 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 Holy shit, look how high it is.